This is intimidating. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When it comes to getting bitten by things, it's gotten easier over the years, but this is the biggest spider I will have ever been bitten by. Ow, 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 ow. Oh yeah, that really hurts. Every once in a while, opportunity comes knocking. This morning it came knocking with 8 legs. I am sitting on the back porch of an Airbnb off of Caddo Lake. And I looked off the side of this dock type structure this morning and saw this absolute beaster of a fishing spider. That is the dark fishing spider. And I gotta tell you guys, in my entire life, searching swamps, ponds, rivers, you name it, I have never seen a fishing spider of this size. Now, before we get into the bite, which of course is gonna be the most entertaining part of today's episode, I just have to take a minute to admire how beautiful this arachnid is. And when you see a spider of this size, the first thing that you really can notice are all of the hairs. And what's cool about fishing spiders specifically is that they have all sorts of waxy substance on the hairs on the tips of their feet. That allows them to skitter across the surface. And this fishing spider specifically, this species, is capable of going underwater and holding its breath for up to 30 minutes. The way that they do that is they capture little air bubbles in the hairs on the front of their faces so that they can breathe underwater. Talk about a highly advanced arachnid. Now, when you hear this term fishing spider, you think, does this thing use a pole and sit out there on the dock by the bay and cast into the water to catch fish? No, it doesn't do that exactly, but it does something similar. They will sit right at the surface, and as small fish come up, tadpoles, frogs, even things like baby turtles, they will grab on, lock in with those massive fangs, inject venom, and then of course that venom, as you know with most arachnids, turns the internal system of the prey item into a bit of a milkshake. Sounds like a horror film, and then they slurp up the insides. I gotta tell you, if you were a tadpole or a fish, baby frog, and you came across this spider, it would be your absolute worst day. Now, I don't do a lot of spider bites. We did the blue tarantula bite in Thailand a few months ago, but that was a provoked bite where I put my hand in front of its burrow and it launched out and bit me on the finger. This is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna actually try to hold the spider with my entomology forceps right behind the cephalothorax. So when you're talking about arachnids, they have a head, a cephalothorax, and then the abdomen. Now, what I can do is flip this up like that, and I might be able to. Oh, there is also that. Whoa. As an option. That container is big enough to where the spider can almost get out that bottom edge, and I don't think a bite is gonna happen with it just sitting on my arm. Now, we know we've tried that in the past with some insect species. Oop, go back down in there. No, I think you know what, let me give you the net, just so you're on standby, and if I say net, just hand me the net.
Is that nerves I hear clanking on that glass?
A little bit. Okay. Oh.
Ooh. Got it. Oh my God. Dude.
I think that the waxy substance on her fur is gonna make her too hard to hold with entomology forceps, which means I'm gonna have to just use my fingers.
Oh boy. Just when you thought this couldn't get any creepier.
Almost got away there. That would have been bad. Let's try the net.
Wow.
Take this out. Now we're in business. Oh boy. Okay, I got her like that, and she can't actually get. Whoa, buddy, this might be the thumbnail to be had right there. Okay, I've got her in a spot where she can't actually bite me.
Holy cow, look at those fangs, dude.
Jeez, the fangs are huge. I gotta tell you, now holding onto the spider, like my nerves have definitely calmed down a little bit, but when you look at those fangs, you think to yourself, oh, Coyote, what are you doing this morning? You're gonna take a bite from this fishing spider? How bad is this going to be? Honestly, I got no idea. Here we go. You guys ready?
Oh my God, so ready.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the bite zone with the dark fishing spider. Here we go. 1, 2, oh boy, 3. Ooh. Ow! Ow, 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 oh, 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 ow, 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 oh, yeah, that really hurts. Ah, ooh, Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Full venom load for sure. Ow. Oh, wow, it burns.
Dude.
It burns quite a bit.
Oh my God.
Woo! Okay, spider safely in the capsule. Look at that. There's the 2 puncture marks from the fangs. You can see it's already starting to turn red, little bit of blood. Wow, let me just scoot her off to the side there. Wow. At first it had a bit of a searing pain. Honestly, just a few seconds in, and it's not much worse than, gosh, I don't even know what to compare it to. It does not hurt at all at this point.
At this point.
Yeah. Well, it did it first, right? This like initial jolt of the venom. You can see venom there on the edge of my arm. But what does that show you? That even something as large and creepy looking as a fishing spider is not necessarily something you need to be afraid of. The venom is completely all about the bark and not the actual bite.
Is this a spider species that would ever just bite someone at random?
Very unlikely. Considering the fact that you find these around the edges of water, sure you might see them by your boat dock, sure you might see one on your boat. As you can see from that bite, I think my reaction to it was more like, oh, you could actually feel the skin pop when the fangs went in, and that was kind of it. And look, she's now, look at, sometimes I've noticed this with animals after they give a bite, it's like, okay, I'm gonna completely play possum.
Look at her.
And now she's just being totally chill. Look at that. Bite induced into chill mode. And you have to think that even something like an arachnid like this, we don't necessarily want to put too much stress on the animal. It's exhausting for them to feel that sort of like, ooh, what am I doing here? I just want to get away. That bite is used as a warning to say, look, I'm big, I'm scary, leave me alone. That venom is oftentimes reserved just for prey items and as a worst case scenario defense. Had virtually no effect on me, and as you can see, the spider has no interest in biting me after the fact. If anything, I feel like she's just being pretty chill. Just say, hey, look, we can hang out just like this. You don't have to put me on your arm so that I bite you. I'm just willing to hang out and walk around on your hand. Wow, it is so cool. Oh.
Spider on the run.
Spider on the run. Boy, does that remind me of arachnophobia. Now, the thing that's cool about where we are filming this episode is we are literally right on top of her house. And what we're gonna do now is let her go back right off the edge of the boat dock to where she lives, and we're gonna keep an eye on the bite to see what ultimately happens. But there you have it. If you are somebody who suffers from arachnophobia, this is Coyote Peterson telling you the largest fishing spider he has ever seen. They gave him a wallop right on the arm. Really does not hurt at all. So if you see one of these spiders out in the wild, admire it from a safe distance, you'll be just fine. And know that all they're interested in is eating tadpoles and fish and any other little unfortunate creature that comes across those monstrous fangs. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm sure you are going to become quite the star on the internet. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, back off the edge of the dock with you.
There she goes.
There she goes.